Conference meeting at 11, golf game with manager Choi at 1, and welcoming at the airport at 5.
Is that all? I asked, and she nodded.
I've gotten the files and proposal ready for the conference meeting, and your golf uniforms are ready, and the car has been parked in the parking lot.
She added, and I secretly smiled to myself. She's really good at what she does. I don't regret her hiring her, though, but what was all that perk about yesterday? Nicole?
Yes, sir.
About yesterday,
The kiss on your cheek?
What? What are you talking about? I mean, the office, did you like it? I asked her, chuckling in between my statement.
Oh yeah, I love it. I can't believe most of the things there are automatic and works like an AI. I've never had my own office before. For the first time, I get to be in air conditioning room for more than 5 hours.
She said happily, hugging the clipboard in her arms. Oh, I see. Did she know? I mean, how would she ask about it? That was fast. How can she be too plain?
Sir?
She called, and I pulled away from my desk, turning in my chair to face her as I leaned my back against the chair.
About yesterday, please don't take it the wrong way. I tend to act unintentionally when I am overly excited. To be honest with you, I never for once thought I had a chance at getting this job. My appearance alone is a minus, chuckles. But then when I got the job that very same day and realized I also have a personal office from the others, it's never happened even in my dreams. I'm really grateful for this opportunity you've given me. I promise I won't disappoint you, but work really hard.
Oh, okay, you are welcome. By the way, since your welcome party has been postponed to this evening, I'll choose a very nice location for you.
Thank you so much. It's actually time for the conference meeting.
Oh yeah, right. Let's get going, I said as I stood up, adjusted my necktie and my coat, and headed for the door with her following behind me. I paused and turned to her. She looked up to me with her hair falling off of her shoulders. I slid my finger underneath her chin and lifted her head up. Tucking her hair behind both of her ears, she looked away nervously, scratching the back of her neck the moment I put my hand away. I went closer to her neck and took off the scarf she had around her neck. Now this is somewhat okay, I said with a smile, and walked ahead without turning back. I could see her cover both cheeks with her palm when I looked into the glass. After the meeting, we headed for some snacks. It was hard getting her to come along, you know?
But sir, you said we were going to do some work. Eating snack isn't a job.
Really, you think so?
Yes, please.
Then don't chew them then. Chewing those snacks puts pressure on the jaws, and the teeth need to grind them as well. I watch her as she stared at the other employees who kept glaring at her for having the chance of sitting with me for lunch. If you keep paying attention to them, you're going to quit working without being fired.
Huh?
Yeah. You've got to get used to them, even though you have a bad fashion sense, which they will talk about and always be disappointed in me for choosing you, chuckled. Don't pay much attention. The will drool over you when I'm done, I said and stood up from the table.
Oh, are you done already?
Yeah, I'm going to work on you and make you feel like a woman, I said and winked at her, and her jaw just dropped with her eyes going wide.
What? Make me feel like a woman?
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you something. It's like you're good at what you do. Will you probably be good at doing it?
Doing it?
Yeah.
But sir, I'm not ready to allow you to make me feel like a woman. And besides, we aren't together for me to tell you I'm good at doing it. You're confusing me,
she said, and I laughed softly. What are you thinking? Oh, I began to laugh, and she looked at me completely embarrassed. You have such a perverted mind for that small head of yours. I teased, and she frowned.
You...
I just meant helping you with your taste in fashion, like helping you get into our world of fashion and less odd when here. And I wanted to know if you're good at golf as well, since you're naturally good at all that you do.
Golf? I don't play golf,
she replied, avoiding eye contact. Oh, okay, but you'll still be going with me, I said, and she nodded. I stepped forward and she followed as we headed for our office. I can't believe someone thought I was talking about doing it. Why will I ask her that? Geez, such a small head for naughty thoughts. I teased and walked into my office. I watched her enter her office with her head bowed. It was tiring trying to play golf with those managers. To be a businessman isn't an easy job. You've got to learn so many sports you aren't even good at just to gain favor and get some business partners for your company. I hate tennis. Every time I play tennis, my arms and shoulders feel sore like I was bathed in a pool of pepper, which penetrated my muscles. You weren't that bad at fetching the balls, though, I said to Nicole, who had an ice bag on her forehead.
And Mr. Choi wasn't that bad at hitting me with a golf ball on my forehead.
She blurted out as she shoved the golf cart into the car boot and walked to the driver's seat and started the engine. No, don't, I'll drive. Attend to your forehead, twin. I teased, and she frowned as she stomped to the other side next to the driver's seat. I pulled over in front of a convenience shop and she stepped out. Make sure to get that bump down before your welcome party tonight, okay? I said to her with my right arm in the door.
Sure, see you tonight,
she said, waving at me. Take care, I'll text you the location, I said, and drive off. She insisted on me dropping her in front of the convenience store, claiming she's got to buy some groceries.